Top papers. What's up? Welcome in, welcome. We just waiting for a few people to get in. This is Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. We said we was gonna go live 2 nights a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, 7:30 p.m. nightly.
What's up, people? We are back again. Same attire, different topics, same energy. What's good with y'all? What's good?
Alright. What's going on? I see you looking. How you doing? Say who you are. I'm that side. I can't see it. You have to hear me. I got my laptop.
I got you, baby. I got you.
Okay.
You know I got you. I might have to do this on your page. Let me see, because I can't change it. I can't change it.
How you doing? How was your day? How was your Sunday? How was your Sunday? Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all
Let's see
doing
who we
all
got up in chill. Let's see who we got up in chill.
Yeah, say it.
We got 5 people in here. Hello to every last one of you.
Okay.
If you could, make a comment and say hello. Let us know who you are. We can't see you. Hey, Miss Campbell, we see you. I see you, Miss Campbell.
What's Miss Campbell?
I think it said Melissa Campbell. I think it said.
Oh, okay. Hey, Melissa Campbell, how you
I think
doing?
that's what it said.
Y'all doing all right? Yeah, I'm looking at my laptop, so that's how I'm trying to see my
You know, baby girl don't see that well, so I'm going to have to carry it on for. Welcome, Melissa. Welcome.
All right.
I still don't know who we got in here.
I don't know what happened to the connection. Okay, we got 3 people coming. How y'all doing? And welcome to Real Talk with Gene and Jessica.
That's who we are.
Yeah, this is Gene.
I hope that's Gene.
And I'm Jessica.
I hope I'm
Okay,
not
now I see the opening. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you see it on your computer?
No, I wouldn't see the comments. I wouldn't see it until the
Comment.
Well, our Sunday was pretty good. We went to church. Came home.
Junior McClaren, what's good, baby
Oh
boy?
man, what's going on, Junior?
What's good, bro?
He said he was gonna tune in.
He said he was going to.
Yeah, he said he was gonna tune in.
Yes,
How you and Miss Brady do? Soon to be Miss McClaren. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. Y'all doing all right? Yeah. Well, last Wednesday, this past Wednesday, we had a good show. We had a real good show. We was talking about all kind of stuff.
We was. We might have taken away the whole broad spectrum in one day. But we're going to come back.
Yeah, we
We're
was,
going to come back.
yeah, we were talking about relationships and what else we were talking about?
How to handle ups and downs and whatever.
Highs and lows.
Highs and lows.
Oh my God, yes. And you know, we had a little low.
Yeah, we had a nice little low.
Yeah, we had a nice little low, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it was all good because we was able to talk about it. And that's the thing about what they call, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. No, Miss Junior, everything good. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but the thing about it is, two imperfect people come together and work together, and
You can make something perfect.
it can make it as
Close as you can get it.
Yeah, close as you can get. Like I said, we have disagreements. So
My homeboy, John Norman, what's good, baby? Straight out of Venezuela, South Carolina. That's my brother right there. That's my brother right there.
Okay.
What's good, man? Always love, man. I'm going to come down there and spend with you one of these weekends. Show you I still got it, even though you haven't seen me in a minute.
Oh, you did that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
LaVon Venice Johnson, how you doing?
Okay, hey, boy, what's going on, girl? You doing all right? You know, she got to see the bro. See the bro, hey.
See the Grove in building.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we had it, like I said, we went through a little something, but we got through it though. That's the thing about it. It's not what you go through, it's how you go through it, It's how you go through it.
Well, I mean, to give you layman's terms, she put her foot in my ass. She jumped on me just a minute ago. I'm glad my glasses is not showing my bruises, but the girl is quite violent. I'm just saying, I'm just going to let y'all know the girl is quite violent. And I must be losing a step or two because she jumped on the brother. Who we got here? Is that Gigi? Gigi Miller?
Oh, that's my cousin Gigi.
Welcome,
Hey,
Gigi. Welcome, Gigi.
Hey, cuz.
And Mrs. Evangelist Charlotte McLean Clark.
Yeah, hey,
Welcome,
Clark. How you
welcome,
doing?
welcome.
That's the one I said that married. No.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, all
Donald's
right.
wife.
Mrs. Donald Clark, there it is. Yeah.
How y'all doing? Hey.
Hey, how you feel?
All right. And I said that we was gonna get on here and talk about different topics, but I asked y'all how often should we do this, and y'all told us twice a week. And then one person said as often as you can. So we're back 2 nights. We're gonna do it Wednesday night 7:30 and Sunday night 7:30.
And we also have a page called Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. If y'all will go over there and join the page, because sooner or later we're going to start doing the broadcast from the page. And we'll tag our main pages in case you're not on it. But we prefer you be on that page. So just look up Real Talk with, it's just a W and a slash. Real Talk W / Gene and Jessica. Not Gene A-N-D Jessica, but Gene, the symbol, and Jessica. And when this broadcast is over, please come back and look for the link. I'm going to put the link in the broadcast so you'll know. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to go over there now and put it in the chat.
Okay. And I'm glad you said that. And I see that because of but look, y'all can believe him if you want to. I'm not a mean person. I am mine. You got my brother.
I see him cracking up a bit. Nah, she ain't a bad person.
I'm not a mean person.
Nah, not at all. She's a good girl. But sometimes when people going through, you gotta let them go through. You gotta go through it with them, but you gotta allow them to go through it themselves, so you know where they're coming from. So I had to take a few lumps. Sometimes I take lumps. You don't understand the lumps, but they're necessary.
You make it sound like I'm really.
No. That's just hood talk. I know you're not mean or anything like that. You are always in your energy. So I'm not mad at that situation. So you said what you had to say. I heard you, and we'll go from there. That's all you can do. I heard you, and we'll go from there. And that's how this works. That's how this works. If we don't communicate and keep the communication open, it can't be one-sided. Just like you listen to me, I have to listen to you. I got to hear what it is that you have on your heart. So that's the only way that's going to teach me how to move when it comes to you. I'm trying to figure you out. I don't know you. I'm trying to figure you out like you're trying to figure me out. So it's a give and take. It can't be one-sided.
Yeah, and what I want to talk about on that spectrum is when communication. While communicating with whether it's your fiance, your man, your woman, when you're a partner, what we call a partner, your significant other, we're going to say it like that. Whenever you're communicating with your significant other, it's not necessarily what you say, but how
you say it. Definitely how you say it.
Because I can be like, baby, I just don't know. I mean, I don't understand what you're saying. I can be like, what? I can be like, oh, what? heck are you talking about? You hear how I just said it? I said, what are you even talking about? You making no sense. You don't make no sense. That don't sound too right.
It's not right at all.
Or I can be like, baby, could you explain to me what you're saying? Because I don't understand what you just said to me. Or, you know, or choice words. It's key words, you know, that especially throw those females off, and I'm going to say it like that because they're like, man, you know, man, why you so emotional? Duh, I'm a woman. We talked about that the last show.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
We talked about it.
You have to, you know, tone it down as much as you can. You know, what you got to understand that you're not your partner's parent. You know, you're not your partner's parent. You got to do this. You got to do this thing cordially as possible.
Yeah.
You know. All right, members. You might see that I just posted a link in the chat to our Real Talk page. Please go over there and join the page. We're gonna probably do this for about 3 weeks or so from our main pages.
Yeah.
After 3 weeks or so, we're gonna be doing it from the group page. So, you know, share. You know, we welcome you all, and we would love to see you there. And you're right, Julia. Communication is everything. You know, some people don't know how to communicate without their bodies. You know, they don't realize that communication is a wide spectrum. Some people think sex is communication. It's not. It's just a leaf on the topic. It's just a leaf. You know, it's a bigger spectrum than that. You know, but it begins with verbal communication and knowing what your topic is about. You got when you talk about, for instance, if I disagree with something she done or said, I don't want to talk about what she done or said last week. You got to keep it on the moment. You know, whatever your difference is, it has to be what's before you at that moment. It can't be something from the past. You got to keep it on point and work with it.
And then too.
How you doing, Natasha Marshall? Welcome.
Okay, hey, how you doing? What's going on, Tasha? What's going on, cousin? How you doing? You doing all right? It's good. Nay.
Gigi said don't be fighting.
Yeah, she had said don't be fighting. Look, but the thing about it is, you can't move forward in a relationship if it was like what we talked about. We talked about holding on to things irrelevant to the future. Because one thing, you know you have a past. Everybody has one, but we don't know our future. We seen our past. We went through it. We're living in the present, but your present now, how you deal with your present now, determines how you walk into your future. You know. And some people want to just talk it out. You know what, Junior? That makes a lot of sense. A lot of people like to talk, and they don't like to listen. I think some people like to talk because they like to hear themselves talk.
Yeah, some do.
That's my saying. I say, I ain't talking just to hear myself talk. I like that's my saying. I like to say that. You say, I ain't telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I know. That's just the same. But some people do like to talk, but they don't like to listen. Why? Because they want to feel like they right. They want to justify what they said. They want to justify what they did. They don't want to be wrong. Why? Because they feel like, well, if I say something and they say I was wrong about what I said, then I got to back that up. They got to feel it's like they got to pump themselves up. It's egotistic. It's so egotistic. Like they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be wrong. They want to be right about everything. Mm-hmm. But even in being right, you can still be wrong. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Even if you're right, you can be wrong. Right, you can be right about what you said. And your point could be valid. And it could be something, you know, it can align with this, that, and the third. You can be right from A to Z, but guess what? You're still wrong.
Because you got to think about it. What you're right about applies to you. And what you're wrong about is trying to apply it to someone else. That's why I tell people all the time, you know, Don't take advice from me. Please don't. And a lot of people say, well, that's a smart brother. He really know what he's talking about, and da 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 da. But the point is, that works for me. It don't work for you. It may not work for you. You have to take what you can from it, ponder it, and if you try applying it, you'll know if it works for you or not immediately. That's why I say, please don't take advice from me. I only give advice to what applies to my personal life, not to Jessica's, not to yours, not to anybody's. If her needed to express herself and I need to be quiet to receive that, that works for me. Another man may feel he need to interject and correct or guide her in a different direction of her thoughts, but that's not for me. That don't work for me. Because if I take her a different direction, she agrees with that and it's wrong, now I got a double piece of pressure on my mind, you know what I mean? Because I thought I was right, but then I led you wrong. So I don't want what I subject to people only applies to me. Hey, Mother Virginia, how you doing? Love you, lady. Love you, lady. That only applies to me. If her being exceptionally nice to me during a session where I may be down works for her, that works for her. Because if somebody try to use her method on her man, then he might not be the man that I am, as I'm not the one he is. He may not be able to receive that from his mate as I would from her. So don't take our advice. Only listen and apply. If it applies to you, okay. If not, then find another method. Maybe I really gotta take this call.
Yeah.
Let's do this right quick.
Okay. Yeah, and right. While he's stepping away and Junior, you were right. You said true, just because it worked for you doesn't mean it worked for me. That's right, because we're two individuals. We're different people. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the same mindset, and we're not gonna think alike. And like you said, you could be calm. I can be calm. I can be a chill person. And somebody could tell me something, and I listen to it and I go on. But the next person, they might be kind of like, get agitated real easy. So yeah, in each relationship, we don't give out advice that we can't follow ourselves. Because sometimes, we give advice, but we don't want to take our own advice. But I love every minute of it. I love every minute of it. I love the fact that we talk. We talk a lot. When I tell you we talk, my mouth gets dry, y'all. We talk so much to the point I got to have some drink right beside me because we talk entirely a lot. We don't talk too much because when you with the right one, you never talk too much. When you with the right person, you never talk too much. There's no such thing as talking too much. There's no such thing as talking too much. And whenever you're with that one for you, that special one, y'all can talk about anything. It don't matter what it is. I can be on my job and, and let them know how, I might have been affected or how things might have went or was your day good? Because he always asks me, how was your day at work? Always. He never ever neglects to ask me how my day was at work. And he always greets me either, hey baby, how you doing? Either he greets me with a hug, he greets me with a kiss, he greets me by saying, hey baby, how you doing? I miss you. Because you're talking about from 9 to 4, that's 7 hours away from him. And yeah, we together all the time. We together all the time. But how does your relationship work for you? How does it work for you? And what things do you do whenever you're into a disagreement? Because I know you have disagreements, but how do you handle disagreements in your relationship? I'm not asking to be nosy or nothing. I'm just asking because we're having real talk. How do you deal with constructive criticism? How do you deal with and what I said, whatever the situation was, I could be right. Yeah, I could be right. But how I deliver and how I talk to my mate, how I talk to my man, I'm wrong. So does that make me right? Does that don't make me right? Because my approach was wrong. But how do you guys deal with that? How do you guys handle it? I want to hear from you. Put the comment. I like Junior. You're very active in that. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your interactions and stuff like that. Anybody else? I got something to say. This is an open forum. This is what this is. This is an open forum, and that's basically what we're talking about. And respect each other's feelings. Respect each other's feelings. If it's heated, I'll wait to talk when we calm down. That's it. That's it. See, now look, Junior said, when it's heated, and we do the same thing. We do the same thing. When it's heated, I said when it get warm. When it's heated, and we don't, when we talking and it gets heated, it's the part where you gotta let it simmer down.
Yeah, you gotta take a breath.
Let it simmer down. Cause look, I go in panic mode. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I ain't picking at myself. I go in panic mode. I do. I go in panic mode because Junior, you've been knowing me for years, and you've been knowing what kind of person I am. But I've been in panic mode because of the simple fact that you can't let your past dictate your future, because your past is not your future. But I'm thinking if I said something, I said, oh, what I do wrong, and I go in panic mode, say, oh my God, he gonna leave me this and that. I be thinking the worst, like, oh God, because when you got somebody good, you want to keep them. You don't want to smother them, but you like, oh my God, please don't leave me. If you go, take me with you. Wherever you go, you say I'm leaving too. I'm like, damn, you say I'm tired. I said, look, let's lay down. You tired? I can't do this no more. I said, well, let's do it together. Whatever. And I go in panic mode. Why? Because I'm not used to it. Right, and I'm not used to having somebody that listens to me. I'm not used to having somebody there that it's okay. He has to tell me, he has to be like, baby, look, it's okay, breathe.
Yeah, I tell her that all the time.
He tell me to breathe. I'm like, he's like, breathe, Jessica. It's okay. It's okay.
Sometimes when you in a new relationship, especially when it's new, because our relationship is new. The thing is, we both been hurt. We both been scarred, but the molecular makeup of us as individuals, men are rational, women are emotional. So of course it's gonna, if it's not a deeper pain for her, it's gonna seem deeper for her. So she is very apologetic about things that you don't have to apologize for, and that comes from going through what she's been through. I know a lot what she went through. I'm sure there's some things I don't know, but women go through just let's say generally, women go through things with guys when they really love the guy don't make them feel safe enough to talk to them. If he gets upset or something triggers him to be upset, that woman gonna automatically take a step back because she don't want to be hurt again. That's number one. Number two, at this moment, she don't really know how to express her own feelings because she's in fear. So what I try to tell her is, look, I don't care what it is. If it's something that bothers you about me, tell me. I'm going to listen to you. And I think I've done a pretty good job in securing her feelings enough for her to be able to speak what's on her mind. I want her to. I don't want her to feel like she can't talk to me. I don't want her to feel like if she says something, I'm just going to have this reaction. We was laughing about this about 2 days ago, how she said something to me and she had to look at herself and put this weird face on because she's expecting me to act a certain way because of things in the past. And what I keep iterating to her is, I'm different. And I'm not saying I never did that. How you doing, Angela Moore? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know.
Yes, it does. Everybody, Angela. Hey, look, Gene say it feels so good when the person you're with is genuine. Look,
It does, Julie. It does.
Look, boy, bro. When I tell you, I'm gonna say it again. When I tell you this man is genuine, he's genuine. He's very genuine. He's real. He's real. This is who he is. And we talked about this. We said how he treats me is how he always treated others. And how I treat him is how I always treated others. But no, I'm right here. The difference is, it's on my foot right there. No, I'm away from that. Okay, the thing about it is, and y'all excuse me, I got this thing where when I talk, I get excited and I start, he got to tell me about it. I get very, very excited. And
I agree with that. Some men are more emotional, Shanette. I mean, some of them are, Shanette. But the true molecular makeup of a man, he's not emotional. That's just what it is. And we express emotion, because see, that's a lot of women have called us dogs. We're no good. This, that, and the other. But see, when we choose a woman, she's generally the only one that gets our true emotion. Everybody else that we played with, toyed with, used, abused, whatever category you want to put it in, they never got the man. A man that chooses a specific woman that he wants for himself, that woman would get his emotion. So the man that you're describing at this moment about being more emotional is probably one that really chose you and really loves you and don't know how to control that, because like I explained to her, I've been married 3 times and I thought I loved them all. I know I loved them all. I'm not going to say I didn't. I loved them all. But meeting her, I found something extremely different that I never obtained with my first 3 wives. So yeah, my emotions were for them. There was never for anybody that say I dated, that I hung out with, that I had curricular activities with. They never got my emotional side because it was never to that level. But he's not really, because by him being a man's man or whatever, and yeah, some men, and I have encountered some men that are emotional. They're emotional. Because they don't care about nothing.
They're emotional, but the thing about it, how can I say this? When you are in a relationship with somebody, when you are trying to build something with somebody, it's some people say, don't tell them everything. You got to let your cards out on the table, because if this person is gonna be the person that you're gonna be with, I don't want to be blindsided. I don't want to be in the dark about nothing. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me as much as you can, even if you don't tell me everything right now. I'm learning as I go. We learn as we grow. And that's the thing about it. And one thing he learned about me, and one thing he know about me for sure is that if I feel like I'm like hurt or whatever, if I feel hurt, one thing I do and I shouldn't do, I just go on automatic. I shut down mode. I go on shutdown mode. And computer can have so many viruses on it, and then you put it in safe mode. You can still operate it, but you can't do a lot of things on safe mode. So I go in safe mode, but I'm coming out of that because, like I said, I dealt with so much. I've dealt with a lot, but at the same time, I express that to him. I don't just say I went through a lot of stuff and I don't never tell him what I went through, because he sitting here saying, okay, I want to know what hurts you. I want to know what bothers you. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to know what makes you happy. I want to know what makes you sad. I want to know what pisses you off, so I know what not to do. I know what not to say. I know not to go there with you. And that's why communication, we're going back to communication. That's why communication is key. We talk all the time.
We never
Sometimes I think we talking our sleep and don't even know.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Hey, Michelle Ellaby, how you doing? We see you up in here.
Yeah, he said free.
You have to, communication got to be constant. I mean, I understand there's times that we need a breath, lay back, have that just me solace, if it's just us for a little bit. But in order to keep your relationship strong, you have to keep communication going. And as I reiterated Wednesday, keep God in it. Keep family and friends out of it. Because family and friends will tell you they're happy for you. They're not. Trust me, you'll know the ones that are. They're not. Just last week, as we told you, I got a word that people are talking about. She's not my type, and all this stuff. But I asked my followers. I asked them all, what's my type? Please tell me what's my type. I've had skinny, I've had big, I've had what you call pretty, I've had what you call ugly. Please tell me what is my type. See, because if I must put a label on it first, if I must tell you my type, there's no physical. If I must make a type, my type is first, pour into me spiritually. I don't care about your body. I did all that already. I'm 60 years old. I've done that already. I don't care about what your curves look like. I don't care what your face look like. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how smart you think you are. Because talking to me, you'll find out that I'm pretty darn smart myself. So I don't care about that. Pour into me spiritually first and foremost. If you got interest in me. That's number one. Number two, football, I don't need to hear nothing about no roller skating. Stay on point. It's simple. And if you're walking in your feminine energy, we good, because I want you to understand that I'm doing the leading. If you ain't ready to follow, don't mess with me. You gotta follow. That's what it is.
And I got to say this.
Say it, man.
And I'm not trying to cut you off.
Say it.
Now, he said about leading, being a leader. Now, don't be no fool, lady. That's right. Please don't be deceived. If the man is not where he's supposed to be, and I'm gonna say it like this: if the man is not where he's supposed to be, see, automatically the man automatically thinks, and I'm just saying this because we talked about this. Everything I'm telling them is what we talked about. Every guy, first of all, a leader shows respect.
They said we keep freezing.
Yeah, because the network. Something about was it the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, something going on with it because the weather's bad outside.
Yeah,
and we apologize for that. But
well, we can repeat what we just said.
We gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, we can repeat what we just said. Just like I said, every man that thinks he does walk the face of the earth, every man is not a leader.
He's not.
He's not. I've been in situations where I was with a guy and he was trying to tell me what to do.
Beaver Dam Baptist Church.
Beaver Dam.
Welcome, Beaver Dam Baptist Church. We see you.
Okay, well, yeah, you can see what they. So therefore, they was trying to lead me. They was trying to tell me what I need to do, but I didn't follow along with it. Because every man is not a leader. Can I say that? Leaders, you have to. In order for you to lead something, in order for you to be able to carry someone, and I know we're still freezing up. But yeah, we're still freezing up because this is just all Wi-Fi thing. This Wi-Fi thing. No, because I'm checking this right here. That's all. But anyway, there you go. But in order to lead, you have to be intellectually sound, intellectually capable. You got to be respectful, a respectable person. You got to be able to lead with integrity. You got to be able to give them energy. Let me put her in her safe space. Because as a man, it's your responsibility to put your woman, to make sure your woman is in her safe space. You know why? Because since you want to be a leader, you got to make sure that your kingdom is safe. If you want to be a leader, you got to make sure that your tribe is safe. You got to make sure that everything is safe. That regardless of what predator or what creepy crawling things or whatever you want to call them come around, they can't get to your woman. They can't get to her. And women, in a sense, we got to make sure our man is strong enough. How we do that? Because men fight battles that we know none of. Men fight battles that we don't even know nothing about. They fight invisible forces. That's in the Bible. Because Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, 11 and 12, when it talks about we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Now we're talking about spiritual weaknesses. Spiritual wickedness. We got evil spirits. We got Satan is the prince of the air, right? So he's gonna do all he can. He don't like family. He don't like togetherness. God created the family. God instituted the family. So he don't like that. So
that woman knows what she's talking about.
That he didn't put everybody in. He just said God, man, woman, and children. That's what he said. But what about those single mothers? Yeah, we're not talking about the single mothers and stuff like that because they had to be single mothers. And it's good. It's good. And we'll get on that another time. We'll get on that because we're tackling one topic, subject at a time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when a man leads in genuine essence, when a man leads, when a true man leads, when a real man leads, he's going to make sure that his woman is in her safe space. He's going to make sure that she's good. He's going to make sure that ain't nothing that anything that she needs, that he will break his neck to give. So not literally, but he will break his neck to make sure that his woman is taken care of. And there's no perfect man. I don't care if it ain't nothing but a soda. I don't care if it ain't nothing but a pack of cookies. I don't care.
Repeat that.
Most women now, some women be like, I need a man that can finance me. No, baby, you need a bank. Put your money in the bank.
Oh, welcome back, Ross.
You got a checking and you got a savings. You don't need no man for the money. But the thing about it is, if a man can take care of you financially, that's a wonderful thing. Now, what if you run across a man that he's trying to make it? He barely, he's getting up off his feet, but he's a real doggone good man. But he's still trying to get up off his feet. He's still trying to, come up. Because one thing about a man don't feel like a man if he ain't working. A man don't feel like a man if he ain't providing. Now, if he's just laying around and doing what Jody did, that's a baby.
It's a baby boy.
That's a baby boy.
Yeah.
But like I said, most women say, I need him to be able to finance me. Look, if you got a man, if your man buying you things, I applaud you. But like I said, I'm not going to break him just to satisfy me. I'm simple. What you want, baby? Baby, go to the store, get me a metal yellow. Why? Because because guess what? We can go on a cruise and we sit here, we miserable. I'm saying we miserable as hell, but I'm able to go on a cruise. And, you know what I'm saying? We sitting here, we ain't talking about nothing. We ain't even interacting. We ain't even, mending our relationship yet. Still, we got the money to go on a cruise. What that's gonna do? That's not gonna save our relationship.
We're still be miserable.
We're still gonna be miserable. So I don't want to be miserable in a place where I can have fun. So let's get all this mess out now. Let's get all this stuff out now. And let's say, I love you. Look, I love you too, Jan. You said it's so true, just like every woman out of follow. And some women don't like to follow. And I'm gonna go back to what she said. Some women do not like to follow because they want to be the leader. The women can't wear the pants in the relationship. I mean, not literally. Because the thing about it, now if your man is falling off, I'm saying if your man is falling off the spectrum, now I'm going to say it.
I see you, Junior.
Talk for a second.
Junior, your sister drink Mellow Yellow all the time, bro.
Talk.
That girl loves her Mellow Yellow, you hear me? So here's my take about, discussion on leading. Men, you can't lead if you don't have a darn plan. You gotta have a darn plan first. Because if you do, the first thing you're gonna realize and understand is you're gonna have to have tools to implement your plan to lead a woman. Because one thing a woman is more than us that I can say is more observant. A woman is more observant than we are. So when you leading her, she already know if you're doing a good job or not. Mm-hmm. She already know. Mm-hmm. And if you're not doing a good job, trust me, I'm gonna tell you a story Tyler Perry told us. A woman, when she ain't happy or you ain't doing your job, she gonna take a branch, she gonna fly that branch somewhere else. And if she take a branch for about 2-3 weeks, she got a whole pad set up just to bounce on you. She got a whole pad set up to roll out and let you be in your own mess. So you need to have your plan.
I want to reiterate before my brother so rudely interrupted me, and you offended me. You see that right there? It's a 24 hours. That's what I was ready. 24 hours. Mellow yellow.
That girl love her mellow yellow.
Look, I used to do Mountain Dews. That was my thing, Mountain Dews. But bro, I'm gonna say this because my cousin, she said some women can't follow, and that's true because a lot of women want to be the boss in the relationship. They want to tell you a little piece of their mind. Let me tell you, and I got something to say. But yet still, you know, I seen it where a lot of men take a lot of lashing from women.
I won't accept none of that.
They take a lot of lashing from women.
Yeah, they do.
They take a lot of women bashing me to my. I thought you ain't no good. I don't know why I got with you anyway. And this and that, you this and that, and you this and that. You can't do this. You ain't doing it. You trying to tell me what I need to do? No, you ain't my daddy. That's the first thing they say. You ain't my daddy. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. Number one, I think he knows that he ain't your daddy. I think he knows that. You ain't gotta tell him something he already knows. He ain't that stupid. Number two, the Bible says, I got to go with the Bible. The Bible says, the Word of God says, I'd rather be on top of a roof in the corner. It's in that Google, it's in the Bible. The man in the Word, he said, it's best for a man to be on top of the roof in the corner than be in the presence of a quarreling woman. That's what it says. If she gotta argue all the time, what you arguing for all the time? Well, you act like you woke up, you woke up purposely, woke up to argue. What is that to argue about? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Just like with him, I be picking with him though. Sometimes he's like, you just trying to start with me. I'm like, yeah, I am.
That's the sad part about it. She cannot win. I just don't argue with women. I'm not going to. I got more time behind me than in front of me.
He said, no, the thing about it, he said I can't win, but I might can't win as far as that goes. But I'm still victorious. If you see what I'm saying? Look, just like the Knicks, baby, I love you. But I gotta talk about the Knicks. Just like the Knicks. See, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But we come together. Right? I want y'all to look at me. I'm getting close to the camera. No, I don't win all the time. No, I don't. I don't win. But guess what? We come together. It always ends beautifully. What starts rough always ends beautifully.
It's the work.
And it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Welcome, Latanda.
It is.
Latanda Abraham.
Yeah, Latanda. How you doing, Latanda? And the thing about it, and it's not a matter of who's right, who's wrong, male dominancy and all this other stuff. We don't live. No, we're not playing that. We're not doing that.
No, we're not.
Male domination. You know, we're not doing that. But I want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from you guys. What's your input on what we were saying? Because I know Junior is very, very vocal on here. And I've seen some comments, some relevant comments and stuff like that, you know. And I hope, Yannick, I hope you're still on here. Because the thing about it, after you have been in a rough patch, for so long. It's like sticker bars. It's like you picked me out the briar patch, right? You pick, and you know them sticker bars hurt.
Yeah, they hurt.
They hurt. And it's like he got me out the briar patch. And as bad as it hurt, he took each and every one of those sticker bars out of my side, out of my skin. And it seemed like he was hurting himself more trying to help me. And he don't have to say it, I already know. Because sticker bars, they hurt because they got points on all ends. You're not safe. Y'all remember walking through a briar still trying to get him out. But he got me out of briar patch, but now it's to the point that he can touch me. It's not to the point that he can say certain things to me. Now it's to the point, I still got a couple of briars on me, but yet still, we able to talk, we able to communicate, we're able to work things out. He be like, baby, let's not go to bed like this. Baby, let's talk about this. Baby, just, you know. And it's just like that. And it's just like that. So, do you have anything else you want to say?
I wonder sometimes, can you have a good day going and you talk yourself into a bad day? Or into a bad situation?
Yeah.
You know, just over talking.
Overthink.
Yeah, do we ever find a moment where we just might be just talking a little bit too darn much and we need to hush for a second?
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, it happens.
And I know exactly what you're talking about because, see, me, I always been this way and I should never overthink. I've been this way all my life. I don't like it. Because sometimes I overthink things. But a lot of times when I overthought, when I would overthink things, it ended up being something that was true. But this is different, though.
Hold 1 second, man. I don't mean to cut you off. Junior, my man. I'm glad to see she happy, too. Because she was ashy as hell when I got her.
Oh, don't act like your lips.
I ain't talking about that. He said, because he's giving you a glow.
No, for real. He knows me. I'm no horse from Facebook. He knows me. Look, that was my brother. You know what I'm saying? People used to say, stop picking at that girl like that. Look, when I tell you me and him was joke. Man, but even though that's my brother, he call me a horse. You know what I'm saying? When you joke like that, that's my brother. He call me a horse right now.
You laughing too?
Yeah, I was the horse on Facebook.
What I mean though, when I say she was ashy, what I mean is I could see the hurts, man. You know, she had no room to glow. You know, for real, man. And assure her that everything is alright, man. She gonna be okay.
I was like,
you know,
hey, you got $2.
Huh?
You got $2. Hey, bro. Here's $2.
She goofy, man. She goofy. Oh man. Hey Hattie, how you doing? Welcome Hattie, welcome. But yeah, man, you know, hurts can put you down, bro, to a point where it'll make you or break you, man. You know, sweet Oreo cookies. Hey girl, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? Oh Lord.
But yeah, you know, so I'm trying to keep her head up, man. And I'm not patting myself on the back or nothing like that, but that's what men do, man. When they talk, man, their woman got to always know that everything gonna be all right. And whatever plan or system you have to make that happen for your partner, man, implement it deeply because they need us, man. They really do. They need us in more ways than we can even understand. So, you know, Shantae, was that Shantae? Elsie? Welcome,
yeah, Shantae. And we just having real discussions. That's what we do. We just talking.
Yeah. Hey, Casey, how you doing? I see you too, Casey Smith.
Hi, Casey. How you doing?
So, you know, we apologize for the technical difficulties. You know, hopefully on the next episode it'll be a lot better. But we're gonna still push this thing as much as we can, and hopefully y'all bear with us. But you know, you might have heard some things repeated from Wednesday's show, but this is what we're doing. We're gonna keep hope alive and try to keep topics fresh on you. You know, because if you missed something last week, we want you to at least try to get it and understand what it is.
She said I just clicked on it. She scratched like crazy.
You know, so you know, we just try to give you a little insight, you know, on how our dynamic is working for us. You know, it's not about, you know, anybody else's relationship or trying to tell them how to make their relationship work. You know, as I stated earlier, don't take no advice from me, because I don't got all the answers. Don't take none from me. I don't know what the way I'm moving in my relationship works for me. You know, it only works for me. I can't get past this on to another brother and it worked for him. This works for me. So I'm not no therapist, psychologist, or nothing like that. I'm just doing the best I can to keep my woman happy. And we decided.
Oh, she said wrong jerseys.
You need to go. So who you like then? Tell my wrong jerseys. Who you like? I'm from Brooklyn. I love the Knicks.
Yeah, that's why she's scratching. Hey.
You know, so.
Man, I know you and Kenny be cutting up. I know y'all be cutting up.
Man, I seen some of y'all stuff this week. Y'all do be cutting up.
I know y'all be cutting up, boy.
We got to get together one day. Are they anywhere close?
No, they ain't there.
We got to get together one day because we got to see who got the best cut up skills, because I swear we be cutting up too.
Nah, look. I'm going to tell you right now. Look, Kenny. Yeah, I've been knowing Kenny for years. He a low-key, he a good bunch. And he says stuff that makes you think, yeah, y'all from New York. He from New York too.
Oh, he's from New York too?
Yeah, he's from New York too. New York. We from New York City.
New York.
From New York City. That's from us. But yeah, it's a beautiful ride though. It's a beautiful ride. Ever since day one, it's still a beautiful ride.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still in love.
It only makes, you know, it's only what you make it.
Like, you see, I get him them googly eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we keep the relationship fresh, like Subway, eat fresh. We keep it fresh. We keep it fresh. We keep that flame going. We keep that flame. Yeah, but they're getting together. So y'all getting together in July. I got to get up. I'm one of the bridesmaids, and I got to get up.
Cedric, what's good, cuzzo?
Oh, Cedric, come.
Yeah, Cedric in the building.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? What she say? We're gonna have a ball. Look. Yeah, we're gonna have a ball in July.
Your sister is in here.
Who?
Phyllis.
Oh, hey. You doing all right? It's good to see you, Phyllis. What you been up to? Yeah, we just having this real talk with Gene and Jessica. And we just having a little conversation. So, yeah, I can't wait till July either. And I'm glad you remind me. I need to go on the reception page so I can see. I need to get my dress.
How many pages you got, girl?
No, the reception page is the, but, you know, her bridesmaids and stuff like that. Yeah. I got to get on there. I've been, anyway, yeah, what she said? We gonna have yeah. So, tell the viewers when we first met, your perspective. What, you know, people say love at first sight. Do you believe in love at first sight? Or what do you believe in? Or what do you think is I'm just asking because you know you heard that all your life. Love at first sight. Love at first sight.
Married and things like that. And we never took it anywhere. We kept it cordial, we kept it respectful. You know, we kept it in the friend zone. Then I happened to see her last year in June.
Yeah.
And she wasn't at her best at the time. You know, she wasn't at her best at her time.
I love to crack him for real. Stop. I was
You know, she wasn't at her best. She was sick. And I reached out to her then. But she wasn't ready then either. You know. And
that was the month before I had that ministry.
And it was the first time we actually seen each other physically. So
we got two. Junior said most definitely believe in it. And with Miss Sim, she said I do. Kenny was in love the first day he saw me.
Well,
you better say it.
You know,
yeah.
Men know. That's a woman. When men choose a woman, they know whether she's it or not because we don't generally choose. You know, we meet somebody, we grow with somebody, but we always doing stuff we ain't got no business doing. For the most part. Not everybody, for the most part. But when a man sees a woman that he wants and he don't want nobody else.
He said proposed the first week. I know that's right. He said, look, I'm about to scoop you up.
And it's nothing wrong with that. No. It's nothing wrong with that because I proposed in 9 days. So it's nothing wrong with that. I get that. But I had to do some soul searching for me, not her, but me. Because 2 years ago I was getting out of the situation. And what I've always expressed to her, I don't care what nobody say. That's real talk. I don't care what people say, think, or do. I don't. They gotta live and answer to God for what it is that they do. I'm not worried about it. If it was left up to me and Jessica be married tomorrow. If it was left up to me, we'd be married already. Some people might say, man, that's fast. I don't care what you say. I don't. Because we happy. I'm happier. I'm happier. I've always been a happy dude. I'm happier. So, you know, people's opinions of what she is as far as type, what she is as her looks or whatever.
Julia just say your sister was slow.
Yeah, you know, I really don't care. As long as you don't bring that energy in my presence with her, we good. But you can't deter my thinking, shift my thinking, make decisions for my happiness. You just can't. So this is what I'm trying to teach her. This is what I'm trying to pour into her, because it's one of the biggest reasons why she's been hurt so much, because she take on the weight of people's opinions and that she shouldn't, but nobody poured into her that she shouldn't.
I had to pin that comment so you can see it while we talking. I had to pin that comment. What she said. It's a comment I pinned. She said, "We found God." I had to move up closer. I can't see. She said, "For me, that's what He did for me." See, I always knew who God was. We always knew who God was, but by Him being in my life, it helped renew my love for God, because I was losing. When people say, God ain't did nothing to you. Okay, I'm not trying to be super spiritual, but I lost a lot of faith. I did. I lost a lot of faith because of the things I went through. And I know God here. I understand all of that, but I lost a lot of faith. I did. And
thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that comment. I appreciate that. I try. I try, you know, and I'm only giving the
I know
energy.
that's right. I know that's right. And she said I got more talent than. He said you got more talent than a lot of people, and I do. Yes, I do. Look,
It's not anything I'm doing special. It's just I'm just trying to give the energy that I require for me. If I'm gonna treat you like you somebody, if you can't treat me like I'm somebody, I just walk away. You know. So
and
I appreciate that.
And we have a lot of obstacles, just like with Sweet Oreo. We had a similar. You remember that situation? She had a nip in the bud. Yeah, I had a few of that myself. You know, somebody hit him up, and you know they was like, I missed you. First I said I miss you, and they said no, but you gotta let me go. No, I just said I missed you and everything, and can we still be friends? I said hell no.
Hell no.
No. I mean that with everything in me. No. Because the thing about it, what don't work for you, it don't work for you. Saying this ain't gonna work for the next person, but everybody ain't for you. Everybody is not for you. Mm-hmm. But see, I've been knowing him for years, but when I become a friend to him, I didn't want to be his friend because I knew I looked at his picture and I was like, oh, nice looking man and everything. And I don't want to get caught in my feelings over a facade, over something that I know is not gonna happen because you're in a relationship, you're married, you're actually with your wife,
right?
You know, and I'm not gonna set myself up for a fall because I be done hurt my damn self, and I'm not doing that. So I said no, we be closer, we be praying. I know she always have.
Y'all excuse me if you didn't know, or if you're shocked. You know, I vape. It's my weakness. I'm battling this to put it on the shelf. I've taken it to God, but opinions don't matter, as I said it earlier. It's my vice. I'm getting rid of my own vice. But this is what I do. I don't drink. I don't do no weed, no drugs. I never did any of that. Depression got me for this. You know? And now that I'm healing, it's not something I do too often, but I do this. So y'all please forgive me. I'll get better. That's it. You know what? Oh, you know what, sweet? That's exactly what I found out the other day. Jessica will fight anybody about me. If they coming at me wrong, even family, if they coming at me wrong, she speaks up. You know, she protects me as much as I protect her. And I admire that.
I'm a tiger.
I admire that.
I'm a tiger when it comes to him. I'm a whole nut man, so much abuse, so much that, and something good come along. And they treat me right, and they treat me like I'm supposed to be treated. You think I'm gonna let somebody try to come against that and sabotage that? No, you doggone right, you right. I ask God to forgive me later, but I'm coming to your ass. And I mean that. I'm coming straight for you. And if I find out who you is, I'm coming straight for you. That's just me. Don't come at him. And don't try to do no backdoor crap. People, see, that's the thing. People like to do backdoor stuff. Mm-hmm. They like to go behind the other person's back and try to talk to them. We're together all the time. Come on now. We're together all the time, except when I'm at work. Right? Mm-hmm. We're together 24/7. So therefore, what you say to him, I'm going to see it. Or what somebody say to me, he going to see it. And don't come on Real Talk with Gene Jessica think you're going to inbox somebody individual. We both are moderators on that page. We both are administrators on that page. So whatever you say to me, you will say it to him. And that's just how we are. And that's not insecurity. I'm not being insecure. And that's not me trying to manipulate and trying to, you know, be a, what they call that? Oh, you just overprotected. You doggone right. I'm going to protect what's mine. And I'm going to protect what's mine. And I like the way she said it. She said, I ask God to forgive me. Like, no, that's what I do. I'm serious. Are we going to pray about this thing? No, because if you walk here, if you're walking talking destruction, and if I know you coming to do harm to me or mine, you think I'm going to sit there and just pray about it and wait for God to do something? God need a body. Bishop said, God need a body, and this body got hands, this body got feet. I can throw something, I can do whatever I got to do. This you see this man right here? He has done more good to me than anything. He has been a great, wonderful, and I tell him every day, and I'm gonna tell you all the time. Even in my down days, I said, baby, you're a good man. I be crying. I'm like, you're a good man. I love you. You're a good man. I respect you and everything. I respect the person that you is. And I just thank you for being a good man. But I let him know how I feel about him. And I never let that go by. Let him know how I feel about him. And guess what? We can laugh, we can joke. And sometimes we joke on each other. And that's when we get comfortable. We joke on each other a lot. But that's the beauty of it.
That girl a mess.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, that's what it's about, sweet. It's about the peace. You know, she even asked me, you know, after a discussion yesterday, she said, "Am I still your peace?" I said, "Yeah. Why wouldn't you be?" I said, you got something going on? I'm gonna listen. I mean, that's just easy for me. I don't know about other dudes. You know, when a woman speaks, it's just easy for me to speak positively to her. I don't yell at women. I just never been that guy. If we doing a lot of yelling, you best believe I'm already checking out.
My cousin Annette Bree, she's on here.
I see. How you doing? How you doing, lady?
You feeling better? Everything good with you? We're going to have her as a host, not a host, but a guest one day, because she said she got a lot to say, because her and her man, they've been together for almost, 30 years now? Yeah, they've been together since she was young. She was a teenager when they first started.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good, too. It's pretty good.
But
I feel like I known this woman 30 years. I mean, we so alike, it's ridiculous for us, especially with our age difference. I mean, she just like me, and that's one of the first things I told our bishop. I told him, you know, when I met her, I saw me. The scars, the thought process, the way we move with each other, the way our demeanor is with each other, we're just alike. We're separate. So that these two eyes here are really blind to things where your two eyes aren't blind. And that's where the comments come in about, we was talking about Wednesday, people telling me what's my type. You don't know what my type is. I don't see her with these. I see her with my heart. That's what I see her with. So what people think
30 plus
don't matter. You know, it really don't matter to me. Like I said, as long as you don't offend her in my presence or try to disrespect me in my presence, we good. You know, because I'm riding with her till the wheels fall off. I don't care what nobody say.
And when the wheels fall off, we're going to put some on.
That's it. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere. It's something about them older men. Woo-wee. Jessica, I know what you mean. May you speak in tongues when you don't know.
Look, hey, look. Girl, I found me a whole set of tongues that ain't never been spoken. Hey, I'm making up words that ain't even in the English dictionary.
She got a new language.
I got a new language, girl. Something about to make you want to talk right. Somebody make you want to walk right. Somebody make you want to live right. Somebody make you just want to, Lord, you, girl, I'm like, shop cock reach these nowadays. Girl, look, this one right here, this man right here, yes, that older man. And let me tell you something.
Thank you, Annette. You know, I don't mean to cut you off, baby. It's not that I'm. One thing about me, I'm not going to toot my own horn. What people are seeing with me in my conversation about her is that I've been through a lot of crap too. That's what it boils down to. I've been through a lot of crap. I've been through a lot of hurt just as she has. And I've learned from those things what not to project to her because I don't want to project it to me. So that's more or less what it's about. It's not that I'm a wise guy or that I'm smarter than anybody, I'm better than anybody, anything like that. It's more or less.
Keep talking.
I can't keep talking.
Keep talking, baby. I love it.
It's not that, you know, it's not that hey Jasmine, I see your mama being goofy. It's not that it's not that I'm being out of character or trying to put on a facade or be something that I'm not. This is what I am. This is what I do. I'm an easy guy. I'm easy to talk to. I'm easy to get along with. All I want is your energy be what my energy is, which is I'm not going to sit there and raise a whole lot of cane. I'm not going to do that. And if we got an issue, we grown. I'm not your father. She's not my mother. Let's talk like adults and fix it. And before we go to sleep at night, let it be in a peaceful state. That's all it is. That's why I love her, because she has that energy. She knows how to meet me at the summit. She's not trying to be out in the horizon by herself, and I'm not trying to be in the desert by myself. We meet at the summit. So that's all it is. You know, like I said, I'm not doing anything special or anything like that for people to like me or think I'm wise or anything like that. Now, yes, I'm not a slow person. I'm not illiterate, you know, anything like that. I'm very educated. You know, I'm a smart dude, and I move accordingly. The elements have me move a certain way. That's all it is. You know, if the moon is over here and it's cool as hell, and I know right now I'm hot, I need to be over here with the sun. That's all I'm saying. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm just trying to walk this race the best I can.
Look, like the song says, he brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light. Look where he brought me from. And I was in a dark place. I was in a real dark place. And, you know, all jokes aside, I was in a real dark place. But this man came, how my dad said, this man came and helped me. He helped me, not helped, but he helped me. He helps me in areas that...
She said you going wild.
I am. Yeah, because y'all remember that Adam Slimley, he was all on his wife all the time. That's how I am with him. Now he love affection, but I'm more animalistic when it comes to him, okay? I'm going to say it like this. I'm a whole gorilla. I'm a whole gorilla when it comes to him. I'm on him like this. Why? Because he pours into me. And I give him love, right? I give him love. I give him love. I give him love. I respect this man. I tell him every day how much of a good man that he is. And it's like a balloon and it blows him up. And then whenever he give me all his love, it's like bam. Okay, so I, you know, I'm head over heels for this man. Yeah, I'm cool for him. Yeah. I lost my mind yet, haven't. Wait a minute, I gotta be careful who I talk to because my people know I'm about here crazy. I ain't got no sense.
And Jasmine on here too, you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Right, yeah, that's right. You gotta roar. I am a lion. Hear me roar. And that's what I do. And especially, you know, when it comes to him. And you know, let me see. That is what love is all about. And it is. Because guess what? Even on our down days, I'm talking about the days when it's not so good. We're still in love with each other.
Oh yeah. That's my baby right there. You know, I was telling her cousin earlier yesterday. I said I wouldn't trade her for nothing. And that's true. I wouldn't care what
you ain't gonna trade me no
more. I ain't gonna trade you for it. I ain't gonna do that. That ain't even gotta be spoken of.
I ain't no spoken.
We done with that.
We done with that.
Yeah, that part right there is gone.
I ain't gonna trade.
Yeah, ain't no trade. No upgrade.
Ain't no upgrade. Ain't no upgrade. Well, upgrade wood. If anybody's gonna be upgraded, we're gonna upgrade each other.
That's it. That is.
Cause I ain't going nowhere and he ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere, man. Shoot, I ain't
I
going
say
nowhere.
it like that.
I don't want to be the old man in the club. I don't want to be the old man in the club. I don't want to be the old man out there searching. And guess what? Y'all might say old because I got 15 years on it. I don't feel a day over 30. And I don't act a day over 30 either.
He sure don't. I'm like a couple of years old.
I'm probably the youngest 60-year-old you will ever meet. You can believe that. You can believe that. I don't have no aches. I don't have no pains. I don't have no issues. I don't have no worries. I just got Jessica.
Hallelujah.
That's just got.
Shamalada, yes, I not. Yes, sir. Ta. Master said ta.
Who said that?
Yeah, she said that earlier.
Oh yeah. I be wanting to strangle Kenny, but I love my little pudding cup.
let me tell you something. I know he be like, sometimes I know I get on his nerves. I know that, and I know I do, but he don't tell me, but I know I do. But guess what? When you with your mate, you can push that button, not intentionally, but you can push that button. You know I got a button, and they're like, but when I think about it, I think about what I had. In moments like that, I think about what I had. And I straighten up real fast. In times when I get upset with him, I remember what I had and I straighten up real fast. I straighten up real quick. I say, oh hell no. I'm going to stick it out with him. I'm not going through this no. I'm not going through this. We can get through this because we know how to communicate.
It's the last rodeo.
It's the last, shoot, not so much the last, this is the last period. This is the last ride, the last rodeo, the last putting gas in. I ain't putting no more gas in. I'm tired of putting gas in cars that ain't going nowhere. I'm tired of putting gas in cars where all we do is end up on a dead end road. I'm tired of putting gas in every time we gotta go down here. I don't mind making a detour as long as we make it together. But I'm tired of riding on these roads right now. But ain't nothing wrong with a pothole because as long as you can see it. But I'm tired of putting gas in, putting the oil in, putting the transmission around. But I'm talking about all the things that it takes to make a car go. It's more than gas. You got to put water in it. And you gotta treat a car like you do your relationship. You gotta put all these things in there. But I'm not gonna put my investment. How do you say you invest? Your investment should be in something that you can see long term. Don't never put your investment in anything that ain't growing. If you put your investment in something that's not growing, you ain't doing nothing but wasting your time. You ain't doing nothing but wasting your energy. And you ain't doing nothing but you just wasting time. You just wasting time.
Really?
That's disrespectful. I'm just following him, you know. So yes, sis, I was held against my will. I was made to put the shirt on. I paid the bill.
Hey, Nicole Purnell. Welcome.
Nicole Purnell, that's my bandmate right there, man.
Hey, Regina.
Hey, Regina. I'm gonna inbox you, Regina. Yeah, I got something to say to you. I got something to say to you. And yeah, let's say, yeah, give him a tune up. Look, I don't mind giving him a tune up now. Tone.
No comment.
I give him
no comment on that one.
Hey, we praise and worship, ladies. We sing in the microphone. Lord, I live tonight, long ha. Lord, I love to thank your praise.
Remember, I'm not saying a word.
Lord, take my hand.
She needs Jesus, y'all.
Hey, leave me home.
She said, love you.
I love you too. Let me say, you know how black folks,
Oh my goodness.
This is what he got to do with everything. We like this all the time. We're just not like this on this live. I'm like this all the time.
That's true.
I'm crazy.
That ain't true.
I know he don't like it because my brother don't like when I say that. I'm not crazy, so like crazy. But it's not that. You gotta understand when I say crazy. Okay,
You a goofball.
I'm a goofball.
Say that.
I'm a goofball and I don't have all my screws. And
You stop that.
Okay, I'll stop. For real, I'm stop. Go ahead, keep up. Go ahead, keep up.
Oh, y'all.
Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you so much.
Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. This my partner right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Running crown, my partner's fine. Believe.
Oh man,
We Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Bustin' make you feel good. That's a part of the song.
Sing that song. Your son that night in the whole group with your brother and you and him and music it was nice. Are you referring to the video I posted Valentine's Day, Regina?
Oh, you talking about? Well, if they through my window, I watch her as she passes by. There goes my baby. I say to myself, I'm such a lucky guy.
Such a lucky guy.
To have a girl like her is truly a true. You can't do it like that. I love the colors and the she belongs to me. She belongs to me. But it was just my imagination. Not the part. Yeah. Running away with me. Tell you it was just my imagination. Running away with me.
Cut off. They gotta pay for the rest.
That's gonna cost you $1.50. I'm gonna send cash out. I'm gonna put my cash out. That was $1.50.
Look at Jasmine spot sales. The party is over.
I knew she was gonna say
Regina, a lot of practice, you know, because I haven't sang in like 15 years. You know, realistically, I was going through a heavy state of depression. And where, you probably remember when I was younger the way I used to sing with Anthony Gibson. I was a dynamic singer, but things change. You go through life, and things change, but her family has given me a reason, you know, just not just her, but her family has given me a reason to want to sing again, you know. And about 7 weeks just for me to be able to harmonize with them the way we did Valentine's Day. It was hard. It was very rewarding. I enjoyed it immensely. I took a lot of criticism to get to where I needed to be. But see, in order to be good at something or to, you know, perfect something, you have to put the work in. You also have to be strong enough to take constructive criticism, which I've always done it, because you know I've always been pretty good at everything I've done. Basketball, roller skating, drums, singing, you know, things came to me pretty easy. But when you don't use your gift that God gives you, if you don't use your gift, you lose your gift. So after almost 15 years working with them, 7-8 weeks just to do what we done for Valentine's Day, for me it's very rewarding. I enjoyed it immensely. You see Edwards Jasmine in here, which is her daughter. She told me I made the video like it was about me. And it wasn't so much that, you know, realistically, it's just that I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a great deal. And I'm looking forward to the next move.
A sweet Oreo. Sweet Oreo. Hey, sweet You remember what we said? We're gonna bust out singing praise and worship. Hey, I'ma break out saying, look where he brought me from. And I want my brother to bust out singing with me. That's gonna be my solo. They said now we will have a solo like Jessica bars.
Oh Lord.
And I'm gonna be one of the soloists. I'm gonna be like,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be like, I wanna sing this song. I'm gonna dedicate this song. I wanna dedicate this song to my sister, Sweet Oreo, and my brother Kenny. Kenny to be my backup singer. I'm be like, look where he brought me from. Oh, look where he brought me from. I say, well, he brought me out of darkness, walking in the light. Oh, look where he brought me from. And I would get up down like,
she said, don't tempt her. She said, don't tempt her.
oh my God.
How's your sister, Tawana? Regina asked, how's Tawana?
Oh, she doing fine. Tawana doing fine. She doing fine. She is doing fine. She doing fine.
Okay, man. You can be one more time.
I'm doing fine.
Up here.
On cloud nine. You can be what you want to be.
On cloud nine.
You're a million miles from reality.
Stop, girl. Just stop. Yeah, we some goofballs. But you know, your relationship takes work, but it can't be all work. You gotta have some play in there.
This is what we do. We got a lot of play.
You know.
We got to make a movie too.
Hold the hell up. You might say that too damn loud.
Oh, I did. Oh.
But you know, you gotta enjoy your partner. And we're not just talking about physically. You really gotta enjoy your partner. I mean, I enjoy holding her hand. I enjoy talking to her. I enjoy playing with her. I enjoy cracking jokes with her. I enjoy when we eat together. You know, watch the game together. Shut your damn mouth. You know, I mean, I enjoy my partner. And
I do too.
love can be more can be, it can be more than just love. You know, it's companionship, it's happiness, it's friendship, you know, it's cultivation. It's a lot of things that goes into a relationship. And a relationship is a relationship. It's nothing easy about it. You really got to put the time, effort, and work into sustaining it, making it work, you know. And if it's all work and no play, you know the adage, it's really not going to be worth anything. You got to have more than just the work. It takes a lot to make your relationship work. What's up, Tiny? I see you in the house. You tell my cousin Jeff, I said next time make a stop by. I seen him yesterday going to our cousin Cedric's house. You tell him I'm going to get up with him real soon. And tell him I said I want that damn Syracuse jersey too. He don't know nothing about that. Tell him I want that damn jersey. But, you know, life is what you make it. Your relationship is what you make it. And if you're going to bring drama in it, it's going to be drama. If you bring love in it, real love into it, you know that's the work. That's the work. It can't be about the games and the finger pointing and all that other stuff. You got to do the small things to make your relationship work. Guys, I told you this Wednesday, I'm sure you already know, but a lot of us haven't acted on it yet. Whatever you've done to get that woman, you got to do that. You got to continue to do that. You know, and women, if you've been sincere, because women got game too. We not leaving y'all exempt. Women got game too. So if you were sincere from the giddy up about your dude, whatever you did to keep him, you got to keep pushing that. You got to keep pushing that because as soon as something is off course, we'll see.
They're gonna go in the line. Let me see. Okay. In the room.
Say it again.
Whoa, come on.
Say it to him.
Come on through, sis. You say you about to put Kenny in there. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from you. Come on in the room. Whoa, come on. Yes, we having a good discussion. A good discussion. I'm waiting for you. There is room at the crowd. There is room at the crowd for you.
Welcome, Travis Flowers. Welcome.
Though many have come, there's still room for one. There is room at the crowd for you. Where y'all at? Anyway, we waiting for him.
Let me offer some tambourines.
Yeah,
Order
she
some
said
tambourines.
order some tambourine. They got some tambourine. Some out for the when they get married. I'm be solo. Put me down. And yeah. Okay. But yeah, yeah, keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Yeah, let me see if I can see. Shanita Graham hit. Now it's trying to add. Now you see at the top when it said admin.
Uh-huh.
There she go. What's up?
Hold on, wait a minute. Want to keep on me while I was trying to get my good side, right?
That's Kenny.
Kenny. I don't see him yet, though.
Why we can't see y'all?
Hold on, so wait a minute.
Is your camera?
This is set up.
You got to turn your camera on.
My camera on, I can't see y'all.
Okay, I see somebody, but it's
Yeah, okay. I see you on the TV.
yeah.
I'm not TV, but your phone. There you go.
What's going on, brother?
There you go.
Who's in
Bless
that?
the Lord. Bless the Lord, brother, and the sister sweet. How y'all doing?
I mean, I only see you off, and I can't see you later.
What happened?
That dang on internet is acting a
Okay, this what we're gonna do. There ain't nothing but the devil. I'm gonna do this again. Homie, it's crazy. I'm
Kenny flipped you. Kenny flipped you off. Kenny gave you the bird.
Wait a minute. Hey, hold up. No, it's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi, man. We're gonna do this again. Can we do this? It's the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not doing right for some reason. Because it has been raining all day today.
It's the weather outside.
It's the weather. The weather outside so disrespectful. Hey, y'all wanna do it again? Y'all,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna add you again. Please accept me as Susan. I am
Yes, the land.
without you. We can't see you. You can't see us. Hold on. Can you see me?
We can't see y'all. Y'all.
Can you see me? Hey, I'm gonna be up there looking like this.
We can't see y'all.
Oh,
Why
Jesus.
I can't see you?
Right, I don't see this.
Oh, my God. I have a heart attack.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
Well, we can see y'all though. Can you see?
We can't see y'all.
Kenny, what the hell is you doing to your eye?
Yo.
He cracking up.
Look at me.
Tell them to raise the camera a little bit. Tell them to raise the camera a little bit. Hey, raise your camera a little bit, brother. Raise your camera up like that. Raise your camera up.
Oh my God.
So how delayed? Wait a
Hey,
minute.
raise your camera.
How delayed are we?
Let me see.
Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, y'all caught that damn little late. It was a freeze, like so. You know, it was like a mic check. You know how sound checks are. Yeah, I know how. That's what that was. I was just trying to make sure the camera
we're talking behind. Yeah, we're talking behind each other.
And you're late.
It's y'all camera. Just can't see it. It's y'all's camera. Y'all ain't got a camera on or something. Oh, I saw the other
No, they got the camera on. It's just a delay. I think.
But
look, I'm happy for y'all though. I'm gonna say this, and I'm very, very happy for y'all, and I'm glad that y'all are happy. And more blessings to see y'all in the future and everything. You know, I love it for y'all. I really do. And me and him, we're gonna take that same step this year.
For sure. For sure. I guess they got on.
Well, they got. Look, y'all.
Nah, we on the phone.
What you saying?
Oh, we on the laptop. So nah, we on the phone.
No, we don't.
Can you connect them on the laptop?
No, because I can't do it.
No pause. Yeah. He did escape.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, the internet stinks tonight. Everybody really does. And we hope that you forgive us, but it's not us. We're still goofing it up over here, but it's the internet. So it does what it wants to, when it wants to, how it wants to. It's pretty much giving us the F-bomb. So, you know, that's what it is. So, you know, hopefully we get this thing where it's to be, you know. But it's the network. We got major clouds outside. You know, it's been raining here crappy all day, off and on. So it's definitely the network. You know. Just see how it's ticking. Yeah, we over time.
Let them know. Wednesday.
You gonna check out?
Yeah.
Well, our internet stinks so bad that we gonna cut this a little short. We hate to, but we gonna have to because we've been broke and everybody's pretty much tired of it. But we will be back Wednesday. This is the first time I can go. You know. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call it a night. We love y'all. We'll see y'all again Wednesday, 7:30. Whether we better when we have a smooth broadcast. Anything to say, man?
I love you guys. Tuning in to Real Talk with
Gene
and Jessica. And we're, like I said, we have a page. It's called Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. I'm going to share it again. I shared it before. He sent the link.
It's in the comments. You got to scroll up. It's in the comments.
It's in the comments. So we actually have a page with Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. So you can go on there, and we're gonna put more content on there. And then after like 3 weeks of going live, then after 3 weeks, we're strictly gonna go to the Real Talk with Gene and Jessica page, and that's where we're gonna do our live from. Because I'm not gonna do too many lives on my page. This is my personal page, but I don't do too many lives. But y'all get it. But it's gonna be a lot of uplifting quotes. We're gonna have a lot of messages concerning relationships and stuff like that. And you're gonna see a lot of stuff that we tag each other in Facebook all the time. So y'all see us all the time anyway. But check it out. Real Talk with Gene and Jessica. We have our own page, and I'm going to share it to my Facebook. So all that being said, we love y'all. And it's our time is expired. So we will see y'all Wednesday. Same time, same channel. And here we go.
We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.